here? Who here is having a blast today? Come on, Mike. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Who's here? Who here is having a blast? Anybody? Nobody's having fun? Okay, well, I guess we should just pack it up and go home. Who here's having some fun today? Who here's gotten some insight today? I want to hear, how is the Healers Fair going for you guys today? Well, I know I'm not muted, so am I just talking to myself? Y'all, Danielle, Bobby, Mary, where y'all at?
I just got on.
Woohoo! Somebody's speaking up.
I'm sorry, I just got on.
Amazing. Well, we're glad to have you here.
Better than never, right? So what did I miss?
Better late than never. There's been lots of beautiful speakers, lots of life-changing information given out.
I didn't want to miss all of it, so at least
that's okay. You came for what you needed to receive.
Yes.
You know, think of it that way. So it's all right. You didn't miss.
It's all perfect, right?
Yeah, everything in divine timing. Helga, do you have your hand raised, darling?
Yeah. I had one with a prize with 2 23s, but then I had to leave because I had a reading. So what happens with that?
Do you remember who you won a prize
I think
from?
it was Mary or Mary or Danielle.
I don't think those people are presenters. And the presenters are the ones giving out prizes.
I don't know who it was now.
Oh no. Okay, so what we'll have to do is when we have the replay, because I don't know, honey, I haven't been in this room all day. When we have the replay, we'll go back and see where you won, and we'll get that information. So
yeah, it was the person that they had 2 23s, so they took the next number, whatever, and it was like a minute to what I had to go for my reading, and
do you remember what their talk was about?
Oh God.
Or
there were so many.
Remember?
Now I'm getting confused.
Helga? Can anyone help Helga? Does anyone remember? If not, Helga,
anybody remember the 2 number 23s?
If you'll drop your email in the chat, Helga,
okay.
We'll make sure that we can figure out what happened there and get that fixed up.
All righty.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Amazing. Okay, so today has been super fun. Yeah. Super glad to be here with all of you all. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing day. Let's see here. Interesting.
Only 10 people left.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Helga, for dropping that in here. So amazing. I am so excited to be here with you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. We're glad to have you here. Thank you, Vicky, for all your work on the back end with Zoom. We thank you so much. Helga, we'll try to track down who you won a prize from and see if we can get them to come.
I know it was a woman.
Yeah, we've got mostly women in our group between Raphael and Eugene. So
whatever.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out for sure.
I saw too many people today.
That's okay. Amazing. All right. So I guess I'll go ahead and start my talk a few minutes early here. And today I'm talking about, let's see if there we go. Can you see? Oh man.
Did you get introduced?
I did. Well, I'm going to introduce myself. It's fine. It's a part of my presentation. It'll be fine. But I'm talking today on the power of mind, body, and spirit healing. And I'm super excited about it. Can you guys see my slides?
Yeah.
Can you see my face?
Yes.
Perfect, because all I can see is the slide, so I have no idea what's happening in Zoom right now. All right, so today I want to talk about the power of mind, body, and spirit healing, and I need you guys to go ahead and drop your numbers in the chat. So this is your time to choose a number between 1 and 100. I will not be moving forward until the numbers are already in the chat. Go ahead and drop your number. Yes, 88 says Tahira, I love that. 9 says Danielle, awesome. Let's get those numbers in the chat. Let's do it. Because if you want a door prize, you're going to wish your number was here in the chat. Yes, Cammie. Yes, Helga. Thank you. Amazing. Seeing lots of numbers. If you want that door prize, you're going to drop that number in the chat. Okay. So today we're going to talk about mind, body, and spirit healing. But first we got to talk about illness. And illness has 3 causes. There's biological causes, which the misconception is, oh, grandma had diabetes, so I'm going to have diabetes too. Skirt. No, not true. The truth is that epigenetics make us more likely to develop illness if the conditions are right in our body. What do I mean? If we're not eating the right things, if we're not sleeping right, if we're not exercising, and we eat just like grandma did, we're probably going to get diabetes, right? So epigenetics play a bigger role than, oh, my genes are bad. Environmental is one of the other causes of illness. So lifestyle changes such as living non-toxic lifestyle and using natural remedies definitely can help alleviate the potential for disease and illness. And then lifestyle, the importance of exercise, sleeping, and spiritual healing. So common chronic conditions include asthma and allergies. Go ahead and raise your hand if you have one of these: autoimmune disease, hypertension, IBS, IBD or SIBO, diabetes, obesity, depression, anxiety, mood disorders, polycystic ovarian syndrome, or endometriosis. Does anybody here have those? Let me see some hand raises, some hearts going. Anybody? Anybody? But why does it matter? Let's raise awareness to this issue. Because 1 in 5 people live with a chronic illness in the US, and 4 in 10 adults have 2 or more conditions. And this is a big deal because 41 million people die a year from a chronic illness. But that's okay, because these are problems that can be solved. These reoccurring symptoms that you're living your life around, that you're having to manage your condition. Maybe you have a long medication list and you're popping anything that they prescribe for relief. Maybe you have gut problems and lots of digestive drama keeping you on the toilet all the time, like diarrhea, constipation, gas, bloating, or even, let's talk about it, leakage, the struggle. Pain and inflammation. Maybe you get chronic headaches, chronic joint pain, muscle pain, nerve pain. Maybe you're missing out on time with your family. Maybe you can't keep up with playing with your grandkids. Maybe you can't go hiking like you used to. Or you're seeing a lot of high medical costs with your deductible, your copay, your pharmacological costs, and your medical bills. Yikes, those are some problems. So you may be like, who is this girl and why does she care about all of this? I am doing business as Kiana Del Rey, and I was this person. Professional damsel in distress, Kiana Tompkins, board certified music therapist, or I like to say board certified hot ass mess, y'all, for reals. I was depressed, stressed, and an anxious mess. I was sick, in pain, and ashamed, thrown away and traumatized, abandoned and abused, unemployed and unpurposeful, and I had a lack of direction. To be honest with y'all, I was lost until I took authority over my life, my career, and my health. And I decided to lean into mind, body, spirit healing. I became mentally restored, physically better, and spiritually at peace. I was struggling with depression and anxiety so bad that honestly, there were some times I really wanted to die. I was able to stop throwing up and, quite frankly, myself on a weekly basis. I mean, when you're 27 years old and you need adult diapers, like something is wrong. And I finally found my purpose, accepted myself, and felt connected to my community, especially here in the Healers Network, curated by yours truly, Sherry Kaplan. But how did I get here? I started to master mindset and mindfulness. I started to build a strong body through nutrition, non-toxic living, and natural remedies. I treated my trauma wounds. I started accepting love and connecting to others, and I got into spiritual alignment with my life path and purpose. So who am I now? I'm still a board certified music therapist, but I'm a life coach and a naturopathic advocate, an herbalist and a naturalist, a pain management consultant, a gut health consultant, a nutritional consultant, and a certified trauma support specialist. But most fun of all, I'm an energy practitioner practicing chakra healing, spiritual healing, and Reiki. And I'm also a divination diva doing tarot and runes. So here I want to talk to you today. I'm Kiana Del Rey, DBA, intuitive holistic healer, and I want to talk to you about the power of mind, body, spirit healing. So we talked about the problems, but how do we fix it? The problems, okay? So, maybe you have a chronic illness, or maybe you don't. Maybe you're just stressed out, okay? Maybe you just stress the F out, have some negative thoughts, lots of anxiety. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're physically exhausted. You feel fatigued. Maybe you have a lot of pain in your body, lots of insomnia. Or maybe you have some existential dread. You feel lost in your life. You feel lonely. You have a lack of direction, a lack of purpose. These are all pretty bad problems. Are these problems, y'all? Let me know in the chat. Are these problems? But whole body healing is the way. So true health is three-dimensional: mind, body, and spirit. Through mental health and mindset, we can really heal our mind. Through nutrition and non-toxic living, exercise, and sleep, we can really heal our body. And spiritually, when we are connected to our purpose and we are able to express ourselves, we can heal our spirit. So the process of healing: setting intention, deciding to leave sickness mentality behind, deciding to say, I'm done with that, identifying the cause, getting to the root of your health issues, or even if you're dealing with mental health issues. I hate the differentiation, like your mental health is a part of your health. If you have bad mental health, it's going to cause you to have bad physical health. So that's something to note. And using a holistic approach by addressing the healing process from a mind, body, spirit approach. And this is how we get to natural healing. This is how remission is possible, through holistic healing. So the path with holistic healing: mind makeover. Mental health, mindset, and stress management is key. We want to build a strong body through nutrition, non-toxic living, and using natural solutions. And we really want to embrace inner spirit love, getting in line with our existential purpose, feeling out our spiritual expression, and utilizing energy healing. So what is holistic healing? What is it? So we've already talked about the three aspects that we need to talk about: the mind, the body, and the spirit. And the power of our mind. So do you need a mindset makeover? Are you feeling overly stressed out? Are you experiencing last bouts of feeling depressed? Maybe you're dealing with overwhelming anxiety. Do you believe that you'll never heal or get better? Do you think there's nothing that you can do about your health? If you do, you might need a mindset makeover. Building a strong body. This girl's got a strong body. Look at her. You go, girlfriend. So how healthy are you really? Do you eat food or do you eat crap? Are you eating fresh fruits and vegetables, organic, lean meats? Are you getting plenty of omega-3s? Are you drinking water? Are you drinking lots of carbonated drinks? Lots of refined sugars, grains, and salts, artificial flavors, artificial sugars, preservatives, and processed food? Are you buying 100% organic products? Do you have an autoimmune disorder? And are you eating the AIP diet if you are? Are you at a healthy body mass index? Or are you overweight? Or are you underweight? Because that's a problem too. Are you experiencing a lot of drainage from your nose, from your ears, from your gut? These are all issues that point to us not having such great health. Your health may not be too hot if you have any of these problems. Inner spirit love. Are you one with the divine? Are you one with yourself? Are you one with the collective? Or do you feel hopeless? Do you feel overwhelmed by anxiety and depression? Do you have a lack of motivation and drive? Do you question the very meaning of life? Do you feel disconnected from God, your family, or your community? Let me know. So what is energy healing and why is it important? Most of the people here know. Most of the people here know what's up. So what is energy healing? So specifically, I'm going to talk about chakra healing, auric healing, and Reiki, the process and how it's effective. Bobby says he has a leaky gut. Yes, I totally get it. So you might be thinking like, what in the world is energy healing? Like, is she crazy? If you're here, you've probably heard of it, have been open to it before. So spiritual healing is the cleansing and clearing of negative energy from the body. There's different types of spiritual healing, more so than the ones I have listed here, but these are the ones that I particularly practice. Using meditation, visualizations, color therapy for healing. And it can be practiced by practitioners and everyone at home as well. Even prayer can be energetic healing. So chakra healing, balancing your chakras is super important. The root chakra can be blocked by fear, but we can really unblock it with really feeling like we are one with survival. The sacral is blocked by guilt, but being able to express our emotions freely and being guilt-free is ways to unblock it. The solar plexus being blocked by shame, the heart being blocked by grief, the throat being blocked by lies, or maybe it's not even something you're saying, it's something you're not listening to. That's a throat issue too. Third eye being blocked by confusion and illusion, and the crown chakra being blocked by unhealthy attachments. Let me know, is any of this you? Let me know in the chat. So auric clearings, they remove attachments from our energy fields, such as bindings, pacts, vows, curses, demons, discarnates, entities, and other energetic blockages. Our etheric body helps our etheric body. We see problems like feeling unloved or fearful. The emotional body, caring what others think, feeling shy or guilty. Our mental body being apathetic, stagnant, or a procrastinator. Our astral body being fearful of rejection or jealousy. Our etheric template being timid, unable to express ourselves. Our celestial body having a lot of self-doubt, unable to see the bigger picture. And our casual body being misunderstood and lacking spiritual connection. These are problems. And Reiki is a form of energy healing that is a subset to alternative medicine. Reiki practitioners utilize palm healing or hands-on healing through universal energy. So how energy healing works? Getting comfortable and trying to relax, using guided meditations to set your intention for healing, visualizing colors, scenes, feelings to wash away negative thoughts. A practitioner guiding you through these experiences, and the practitioner using their hands to channel your energy so that they can heal you through the universal life energy known as chi. But does it work? Who here has had energetic healing? I want to hear it. Let me know in the chat. Have you ever had energy healing? So it's known to give people a better psychological well-being, more positive feelings, a superior ability to handle stress, less stress, even in difficult times, and less depression. It lowers blood pressure and promotes better health. So to sum it all up, leaning into a mindset makeover and prioritizing your mental health and having a healthy, healing mindset are essential. Building a strong body through nutrition, exercise, sleep, gut health, immunity, and natural solutions. Inner spirit love, finding your existential purpose and expressing it. So, are you a mind, body, or spirit healer? Are you in need of mind, body, and spirit healing? Let's connect. Does this sound like you? Are you a powerhouse speaker? Do you have a powerful message to share? Do you love to teach or share your gifts with others? Or are you an enthusiastic sponsor looking to advertise your business at any opportunity that you can with things that are in line with your values? Are you an open-minded person who's in need of healing and ready and willing to do whatever we need to do to get healed? I think my dog needs some mind, body, spirit healing because he is passing some rank gas over here. Oh my goodness. Opportunities do not come knocking. We have to create them. So I'm looking for mind, body, and spirit healers. Go ahead and raise your hand if that's you. Do you love to speak and serve people to mind, body, and spirit healing? Come share your expertise, promote your business, and serve the community by speaking at an event. Are you in need of deep, multidimensional healing? Because maybe the way that you've been approaching it all right now just hasn't worked for you. Come have an immersive mind, body, and spirit healing weekend. I'm hosting a mind, body, spirit healing symposium, a 3-day conference to connect healers, counselors, health and wellness coaches with people who are in need of deep, intense mind, body, spirit healing. So definitely grab your ticket. I want you to come. It's amazing, very affordable. You can come and promote your business and be a speaker for as low as $55. Maybe you just want me to make you an ad with one of my hype voiceovers. You receive a 2-minute ad that will play during our production for $33. Or if you just want to come and receive healing, $11 will get you a ticket today. And if you are a winner of the door prize, your ticket will be free. Let's see who the winner was. I think Helga was the closest. So Helga, you won a free ticket to the symposium. Woo woo! Super excited. I will be sending you a private message with your promo code to redeem your ticket. The link is in the chat to redeem your ticket. And I am taking questions about mind, body, spirit healing right now. Feel free to come off your mic. Feel free to ask me a question. I'm a holistic health coach. I'm taking questions. Let me know. Bobby, I love what you shared. Hi, I have leaky gut syndrome. I have therapists and a symptom is form water blisters and clusters on the knee, hip, and dots on the legs. I learned that the symptom during our isolation times really am. Cool. So you really connected with this, Bobby. I'm so glad. I'm hoping that we'll be able to connect. Amazing. Does anyone have any questions for me? Maybe you have questions about your own health. Maybe you have questions about herbs that you are thinking about using. Let me know.
Plus, you also do social media and you're also intuitive and you help people build their businesses, right?
Shoot.
I do. I help people who are holistic healers market their businesses on social media. And that's why I'm hosting this particular event. It will actually take place on YouTube Live. It's going to be a wonderful, almost like TV production. I'm really excited about it. And that's why I'm offering ad space and opportunities for my friends from the Healers Network to come and promote their businesses here on my YouTube channel. So I'm super excited about that. But if nobody has any questions for me, I think I'm all done, Sherry. Bobby says, I wonder why I cannot get healing. Interesting. Bobby, let's chat after this. Let's have a chat.
Do you know if Lynn is coming?
Honestly, I don't think so. There was a glitch with her tech.
Okay. Let me go get another speaker. Why don't you talk to, so it's only 8:50, 8:20. You're ahead of yourself. So keep going.
Okay. I'm having a hard time because nobody will talk to me. No one will come talk to me. But
Well,
I will just fill up the space if y'all. I'm a chatty Kathy. I will just keep on talking.
educate, entertain, engage, motivate.
You know it. So yeah, guys, health is wealth. And we must really invest time and energy into being healthy. And I'm telling you this as someone who is 29 years old and you wouldn't even want to see the health portal of mine at the doctor, because I was officially, the first time I remember when I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with hypertension at 8. At 8. But they didn't medicate me until I was 22. And I remember crying. And because I was like, I'm 22 years old and I have to go on low blood pressure medicine. Like, this is terrible. And the doctor said to me, well, she was a nurse practitioner, God love her. She was sweet, but she said to me, well, you're African-American. And like, sometimes it's in our genes. No, the truth is that Mama made a lot of fried chicken and she cooked with a lot of salt and she cooked with bacon grease and put ham hock in the green beans. All of these things that I don't, Jerry. I do not take blood pressure medicine now. I used to be on 26 pills a day for anxiety, depression, high blood pressure, gut problems. It was a hot mess for PCOS. And now I only take one medication. I went from 26 pills to one single med. And my doctor feels good that soon I'll be able to come off this one. So yeah, it's all about the lifestyle change. It's about eating different, making sure you get your sleep, making sure you exercise every day. I like dance fitness and going for walks personally. I'm not like a big runner, like running's not my thing. I never loved that in gym. I was that person who walked the mile in gym. And I used to be 255 pounds, and I now weigh 160 pounds. I gained 5 pounds, but it's fine. I had some gluten-free cake and it did me in. But it's okay because sometimes it's okay for your weight to fluctuate 5 pounds here and there. That's how life goes. But yeah. And so I changed my food, I changed my lifestyle, and I got in line with my spiritual purpose. And I really saw a transformation happen. And now I'm really trying to help other people do that as well. And so I would really love to talk to anyone who has similar issues. Maybe you take a plethora of pills. Maybe you're like me and you got one of them things where it's like AM and PM, or maybe you're even worse. You got the AM, the middle one, and then the PM, and you got all kinds of pills and you don't ever know if you took them all. Like, that's the worst. When you're taking so many medicines, you're like, did I take this one today? Did I get that one today? Because it's a lot to keep track of. But through a nutritious lifestyle, through non-toxic living. And when I say that is, a lot of people don't realize that their soap, the one that they wash their dishes with, the one that they wash their bodies with, are filled with chemicals that disrupt their hormones, that wreak havoc on the body, that cause their cortisol levels to increase and promote the conditions for disease and illness to be present. A lot of people don't realize that there's BHAs and BHPs in their soaps that are causing them to be sick. A lot of people don't realize that there's chemicals in their food that are definitely linked to heart disease and a lot of these chronic illnesses. The number one cause of chronic conditions is nutrition. The number one cause of hypertension, the number one cause of PCOS. I don't care what it is you have. I promise you, it always comes back to your food. What are you eating? What are you drinking? What are you consuming? And then when it comes to mental health, what are you consuming mentally? Do you have negative people in your environment? Because let's be honest, that's toxic, right? Like when I say non-toxic living, I mean cut them negative people out too. Do you have people who are constantly tearing you down in your life? Do you have people pouring into you, pouring positivity into you? Are you listening to music that is nothing but negative and horrible? And I come from a generation that listens to a lot of, like rap music. It's kind of, not a good positive message. Shooting people and gang banging, like how is that spreading positivity? We have to think about consumption on so many levels. Like, and what am I reading? What am I watching on TV? What am I eating? What am I drinking? And it comes down to it, what we consume, what we use in our life impacts our health. So I really try to help people have a natural lifestyle by eating nutritious for their particular situation, because some people have autoimmune disease and they need to be on the autoimmune protocol diet. Some people just have high blood pressure and they need to be on a low sodium diet. Some people have gut problems and they need to be on an anti-inflammatory diet. And so those things, we take that into consideration based on what you've got going on. And so, I mean, it's amazing. I think I'll just overshare for a minute. I will overshare. Can you imagine being 19 years old and on your way to a party at college? Like I went to college, I'm on my way to a party, like we're walking. And I literally had to stop, walk into someone's yard and poo on their tree because I couldn't hold it. It was either going to be in my pants or it was going to be on somebody's tree. And my friend said, Kiana, honey, that's not normal. You should probably go to a doctor. And I was like, you know what? You're probably right. Let me go to a doctor. And so that being said, I'm glad to be where I am today. They told me I would live with this my entire life. They told me that, I'd have all these problems my entire life, but I decided not to let that be me. I was like, you know what? I'm leaving that sickness mentality back here. I'm going to go find healing. I'm going to work for it. And, it was really hard. It was really hard to give up pasta. I love the Olive Garden. Like, throw up some hearts in the React if you love Olive Garden, because me personally, it's one of my biggest sad times. Like, I don't go to Olive Garden because I can't eat gluten. I had to leave gluten behind. It's not my friend. I learned the hard way that it was not my friend. And so there were so many lifestyle changes I had to make, and they were hard. They were difficult. I had to learn a new way of life, and it was not easy. It was not easy to get active and exercise again, especially when I was having joint pain and my ankles were so tight. And it was not, I think the hardest thing that I honestly went through, guys, was I went to school to be a musician and to serve people as a music therapist. When the arthritis started to sit in my fingers and my fingers would be so stiff, I couldn't fret the fretboard anymore in my 20s, realizing that my career was over in my 20s was really depressing. But then I said, you know what? I'm 20 something years old. This is not going to be me. Like, I was like, nope, this is not going to be me. I'm going to go out and find a solution. And so I realized that the only solution would be to change my entire lifestyle. And it can happen for you. So I'm super glad for Bobby placed a ticket. Woo, woo, super excited. Jerry says, do you take any blood pressure meds now? Nice. Whoa, that's amazing. Thank you so much. And there was another comment I wanted to make sure I shouted out. Amazing. I love, 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 love that. Bobby, I'm in the middle of typing a private message to you because, honey, I want to get on a private call with you. I want to just coach you for free for 45 minutes. Let's just get on a call. Let's dive deep to what you've got going on, and just see what we can do to help you along, honey. But I have successfully talked longer, Sherry. And we are officially at that 30-ish minute mark. So if you want to stop me from talking, do you see her? She wants me to keep talking. She's like, you got 2 minutes left. I would love to take any questions. I would love for feedback. Sumit, do you have any questions for me?
Actually, you're up next in the playroom for your experience. So if you loved her energy now you're going to take them to another level, right? What are you going to do? You're going to do Reiki and restore group healing session.
Yes, yes, yes. It's going to be amazing. So just come on over. Let's go have some fun. Let's relax. Let's do some energy work that we just talked about, the energy healing. And I would just love to support you guys. So I'll see you there.
Well, don't go anywhere. Thank you, Kiana, for being here. Your presentation was great, as always. And she also co-moderates with me on Clubhouse on Wednesday nights. She did a really great master class on social media. If you go to Healers Network on Clubhouse and you go to my name, you can actually hear the replay, because anytime you're on stage on Clubhouse, they'll allow you to save the replay into your your own library. So you can listen to all the Healers Network recordings once they started, allowing replays, which is pretty cool. So we do have a surprise guest tonight. She was with us all day. Her name is Tahira, and she's putting on her lipstick. And we had a nice little conversation, and she said she had an amazing day today. And she's also an intuitive and a healer, and she happened to live here in my neck of the woods. So we did have an opening today, and she's going to be speaking today on self-love and Saturn and Aquarius and whatever else that she wants to share with us whenever she comes up to the stage. So that's kind of how the universe works. Kind of go with the flow and see who's here. And because I'm sure she definitely wanted to be involved with us next month anyways. She was blown away. She had an amazing day. She laughed and cried and cried and cried. So we already did your prize, right? Somebody won your prize? 55?
Yes, 55.
Okay.
And just
So that's
message those people that what they need, and then I'm headed to the playroom.
cool. Oh, great. So you can so we're good. You can head over to the playroom and do your thing. You're going to be there for 30 minutes. And the last event of the day after our last speakers, we have a panel. We bring out people that are still here that have been speakers today, and we're going to do a recap of the day and kind of share with you what you might have missed and what they've observed. So our next speaker is here. We have Tahira. So thank you, Kiana Del Rey.